How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to a bonus episode for The Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap. So before we hop into the actual game itself, I quickly want to talk about a pre-release logo and the Japanese logo, because they are a little bit different compared to the logo that you see right now in front of your screen. So, in Japanese, Ezlo, he's not a little shadow next to the C in cap. In fact, Ezlo is a lot more prominent in the logo, off to the right-hand side. And by the way, the translation for the Japanese logo equals Zelda the Wonder Hat. Pretty cool title if I say so myself. Anyway, on to the pre-release logo. So the pre-release logo is also drastically different for the English territories. In fact, the English logo has a little bit different font for the Minish Cap subtitle, and it also features the Master Sword, which is not in the final game. I don't know why that's the case, but it is. Pretty unique situation, though. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's hop into the file select screen, which now that we've completed the game, you can see a little Triforce shard next to the file that you played on for completing it. So I gotta be honest, I did hop into the game before, but it doesn't matter, you can just save and it'll do the same thing. I just saved here right when you beat the game normally, because when you beat the game and load it up for the first time, you will be in Dark Hyrule Castle and Ezlo will be talking about going to stop Vati. However, you don't really need to fight Vati again after you complete the game. Nothing really changes, you can just fight him again for lots of glory and self-worth, I guess, if you really want. But now there are some things we can do around the town, and the first thing I'm going to do, or I should say around the world, I mean, we could do a couple things in Hyrule Town, but I don't really want to do those quite yet. The first thing we want to do is actually head to the Goron Cave again, because the Goron Cave has a very special thing for us now. So, let's head down through Lon Lon Ranch. I was hoping I could keep all my hearts, but you know what? It wasn't going to be possible. Let's be honest. So, here we are in the Goron Cave, and once we get down to where the Gorons are, if we go all the way over to the right-hand side, this Goron in particular would like to trade kinstones. So, if you fuse this red kinstone piece with him, this is what's gonna happen. Good start, good start, good start. What a nap! They fit perfectly. That's good. So, as you see, there is a big ol' Goron that's awoken in a very familiar spot. So how about we go and use the ocarina and pay that big ol' Goron a visit. Alright, so I took the wrong warp. We needed to go to the Vale Falls, but that's okay. Let's head down here. We need to go up this ladder. I believe it's been a while since I've played this part of the game, so hopefully I don't get it wrong. Also, I took some more damage. I did have to reset, yes, I did go the right way, perfect. Alright, so now that we're, oh look at that, he even lifts his fingers for us, he's so nice. Hello, Big Goron. Welcome, Goro. Oh, what a tiny Goron you are. You make this big Goron happy with this unexpected visit to my distant home. Oh, what is that you have there? Is that by any chance a shield? Well, among us Gorons, who know well the taste of steel, they are considered a fine delicacy, little Goron. Please, Goro. Let me just nibble on the corner, would you? I will give it back to you just as soon as I've had the tiniest taste. Won't you please just let me have a bite, a lick, a tiny crumb? No, gross. Of course I will, because this is the only way I can get the last item in the game. But little one, if I eat it, you will no longer have a shield. Do you mind? No, just a little. No, it's fine. Really, Goro? Thank you, Goro. I'll dig right in. Oh, delicious. It has a deep, rich taste, surpassing even the great praise I have heard. And so begins the waiting game. You need to wait a long time for the big Goron to take the tiniest, littlest crumb out of your shield to get the final item in the game. So, while the big Goron is nibbling away, we're gonna use the Ocarina of Wind and take care of a couple more in-game things we can do. First and foremost, let's actually take the warp near our house, because we can pay Tingle a visit. And I almost just got hit. Beautiful. As you see, the shield is no longer in the inventory, because of course the big Goron is now chewing on it a lot. That's choice, we've fused our kinstones perfectly so far. Say, I wonder if this will make me into a real and true fairy. It will, right? You wouldn't lie to me now. Tingle, tingle, Kuluwimpa. I can't wait to be a fairy. So, there's this guide that I need to shout out that I used to help fuse all of the kinstones in the game. It's a very thorough guide, and I greatly appreciate its use because I ended up using it a lot off screen, because let's be honest, a lot of the kinstone trades aren't exactly important. I'd say a good maybe 40% are actually useful to the story. The rest are just like, here's a golden enemy, here's another kinstone piece. So, shout out to the guide, I'll leave a link down below in the description, but if you fuse every kinstone in the game, and you come talk to Tingle, you fused each and every last kinstone. Way to go, Mr. Fairy. You can claim this Tingle trophy as your own with pride now. We got the Tingle trophy. So, the Tingle trophy replaces the kinstone bag in your inventory, but all you have to do is click A, and you can see what kinstone pieces you have left remaining. It's a little weird how this works, but, you know, it's whatever. Anyway, that is it for the Tingle trophy. So, now, actually, I'm just gonna stand on top here and use the Ocarina, because I don't feel safe jumping down next to those Octoroks. So, we're gonna be warping back to Hyrule Town now, because remember what I said a couple episodes ago? Where Karlov had more figurines than just the ones that were there, the whole 300 collection? Yeah, it's finally... Oh, wait a minute, what the... Oh, I ended up going out of town. I was wondering where I was going. Apparently I was going to face Vati again, for all I know. Alright, so I got a little bit confused there. I apologize. That was just very dumbheaded of me. Anyway, like I said, Karlov has a lot of figurines. Well, not a lot, just 6. But yeah, Karlov has figurines for us to grab, and I don't know why I wasn't rolling before then. That was a little weird. Anyway, let's head into Karlov's figurine shop, and let's go ahead and grab those final 6 figurines. His final series, as he calls them. And yes, we will be drawing for these figures. Now, just like when I grabbed the last couple in the whole figurine shop episode, I ended up grinding secret shells, mysterious shells rather, in order to just get 100% odds each and every time. I am not going to mess around for this bonus episode. I'm just going to go ahead and trade in all the shells I can per each odd to grab these last couple of figurines. So the first one we get is, fittingly enough, Zelda and Link. Very, very good. Very nice. Nice and wholesome to begin this last quest of grabbing figurines. So, let's keep on trading for the figurines, and I will show off the entire figurine gallery once I am done with this, by the way. So, it'll be a nice, quaint little viewing experience, because I'm probably not going to commentate it, to be honest. It'll be weird if I just go ahead and read them off. I should read them off, but I'll take my slow time and I'll show you all of them. Our next one is Minish Eslo. Aw, very nice. I miss Eslo so much. It's so weird having a regular cap, although technically Eslo is still on our person because we haven't beaten the game yet, so he hasn't returned to the Minish Shrine yet. That only opens up every 100 years. Why'd I say that? That's a little weird. And this Zelda game is very weird. It's like the weirdest Zelda game in terms of post-game stuff, because after you beat the boss, you're back to before you beat the boss. It's a really trippy experience, to be honest. Anyway, the next one is the Black Knight, which went away very fast because I had my thumb pretty much hovering over A, so I guess it registered that I was done with, with that one. Let's go ahead and go up to the 100% odds with 100 shells, as you saw when I showed the Tingle trophy, or 99 shells rather, excuse me. As you saw when I traded for the Tingle trophy, you saw that I had like 600 mysterious shells. In total, you'll need 594 for these last ones for 100% odds, I believe. I ended up getting 100 over it, coincidentally enough, which is very weird. Anyway, we got Vati Reborn. It's a little weird that some of these last figurines aren't golden or a different color. I don't know why that's the case, but, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, was I wrong? Did you only need 99 shells for 100% odds? I guess... Oh, no, never mind. Here we go. Okay. For a second, I was a little concerned. Let's go ahead and pull that lever. Well, the last couple of these ones are gold, which is a little weird again. And we got Vati Transfigured. Oh, it's actually going to go in order of the Vati forms. That's actually pretty neat. I wonder if it's programmed that way. Nothing else seems programmed correctly, according to all other stuff I've done, so maybe not. Alright, so let's go ahead. 100 shells, because we gotta kill a lot of time before that big Goron is done nibbling on our shield, so we gotta just take our time, we gotta relax, and we gotta do stuff. There we go, Vati's Wrath, and we've completed Karlov's figurine collection once again, completely. You've collected every single finger I've ever... Did I just say finger? Figure I've ever made. I'll keep a good eye on your collection on the shelf there. And here, I want you to have this. It's the Karlov medal to commemorate your copious collection. I hope you treasure it always. We have received the infamous Karlov medal. It's literally Karlov's face in golden form. And of course, it will replace your secret shells on this screen. Now, I still think you carry shells, maybe not, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm not even gonna test it. I'm not gonna bother with it. We got the Karlov medal, got the Tingle trophy. All we need is the big Goron to stop nibbling on our shield, and we are done completely with everything in the Minish cap. But before that's the case, let's take a quiet moment to go through the figurine gallery. And that was every single figurine made by Karlov here in the Minish cap. So I recommend you just pause the video if you really want to read the descriptions, because there were 136 of them, so I tried to go through it as quick as possible. Anyway, Big Goron, are you done with my shield yet? Oh, delicious. Just a few more bites, please. Alright, Big Goron, I'll give you a few more bites. Anyway, while the Big Goron is still chewing on my shield for some god-awful reason, how about I go over a couple more things? Nothing too significant, although one kind of is. Anyway, the first thing I want to point out are a couple of illustrations that were made for the game that are kind of, I guess, promotional artwork in a sense. They're really, really nice pieces. I really wish they were a little bit wider to make, you know, some great wallpapers for, like, computers and phones and stuff, although for phones they probably work a little bit better. But you will be seeing a complete montage of all of these illustrations. They are really, really well done. So, one of them particularly is seen in the credit sequence, I think the one with the big choo-choo. And then there's another one that is seen inside of something else that we're going to be talking about in just a moment. So, now that you've seen all the promotional artwork that was made for the game, how about we talk about the next thing, and that is the very special Flash demo that was made available in European regions to promote the Minish cap that was on, I believe, the official site. Don't quote me on that, I don't think that's the case. Maybe it was, I'm not sure. This is one thing in particular that I was really, really concerned I wasn't going to be able to show off, because the thing I'm using is an archived version of the Flash demo, but there was another website that had the Flash demo that I was going to use to show off the Flash demo, but that website got taken down. I think this website I'm using is from the same person though, so that makes me feel a little better. But anyway, huge shout out to, I can't remember the name, but I'll have it on screen right now. Thank you so much for archiving this Flash demo. I truly appreciate it, and you will be seeing it in all of its glory, actually without commentary, right now, because I just really can't put into words how unique this demo is, so I might as well just show you. all I can really say to sum up that demo we just saw was it's unique for the time that it came out. Anyway, it's been a couple more minutes. Big Goron, are you done yet? Oh, delicious. Goron, please. I don't have anything else I can do, Big Goron. Come on, buddy. You really need to help me out here. How long am I gonna have to wait? I mean, there's that trick where you've persistently talked to people in the game that, if you continuously talk to people in the game, that kind of helps you with, kinstone trades. Maybe that's true for the Big Goron. A few more bites. Oh god, I'm gonna be sitting here like another 15 to 20 minutes, aren't I? Might as well just keep going out of Vale Falls just to reset it and see if that works. I'll be back when eventually the Big Goron is done nibbling on my shield. That was excellent. Thank you so much. Now I finally know the legendary taste of a shield. And I will happily fulfill my promise. Let me just spit out your shield back again. The Big Goron chewing on our shield somehow transformed it into the Mirror Shield. This mighty shield shines like a mirror. Use it to reflect enemy attacks. Goro? It seems your shield has changed shape a little, as I was chewing on it. Oh, but it's fine. It is still a shield after all, just a slightly differently shaped one. I think, well, I have to go now. Goodbye, Goro. You said goodbye and you're standing there still. Anyway, that is officially it. Now that the Goron has given us the Mirror Shield, that is everything in The Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap. Look at that shine on that shield, baby. Chef's kiss, so good. That is it for this Let's Play. Again, thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me that I continue to have even just one viewer, let alone a couple thousand, I guess, or 1,000, whatever. Anyway, with that is it for The Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap. And I guess I can give you one more hint for what's coming next before we officially go. Next time, things are gonna get a little spooky. It's a thrilling adventure in a familiar series. For now, thank you for watching, and until then, catch you later. Hey, did you know that this game was made by Capcom?